Hey guys, this is an overview of how to use our tire manager in HotSetup. This way you can track exactly how much runtime and laps and which corner each individual tire has been on your across a whole range of vehicles if you want. So this is useful for a shop, a team or shop that's running a bunch of vehicles and maybe they've got different tires going on different cars, and you consider the tire an individual entity, and that can be installed on multiple different corners or on multiple different vehicles. So the first thing you want to do is create a new tire. And here's where you'll add the ID that you identify the tire by. So you might call this, maybe it's 2026, and this is, say it's a Yokohama, and it's your first set, and it's intended to be on the front left, for example, or left front if you prefer that way. You put the tire size in. So in this case, we've got a slick, so we'll call it 325, 680, 18. The compound is Yokohama. I don't know Yokohama slicks. Let's just call it A006. And the tread depth, you might track how much wear you've got on the tread. So say you've got 4 millimeters of tread. If you've got the tire used, you can say it's already got a certain number of laps or mileage on it. In this case, we'll say it's new. And then here we've got the manufacturing date of the tire, or the date it was new, or whatever date you want to consider the new life of the tire. Okay, so we've added that tire, and you'll just go ahead and add through the rest of your tires in the same way. So 26, Y01, right front, same thing, 325, 680, 18, and it's comma A06, 400. Okay, so now we've added these two tires. That's enough for now. And when you're done with a tire, when you don't want it to be in your tire manager anymore, you can go and you can click hide tire. Because keep in mind, if you delete a tire, then it's gone from your history, and you won't see any data from how many kilometers or how much life you got out of the tire, be able to evaluate how the performance of the car changed with that tire. So the best thing to do when you're done with the tire is to just hide it here. And then you can see you can click show hidden, and then you can click it again and you can unhide it to bring it back. Okay, so we have these two tires. And now if we go into our demo event, into this session, under tires, we now can click, we can assign that tire to a specific corner. So we can say on the left front we had this tire, and on the right front we had this tire. We can save that setup sheet, and then we've done 6 laps at this track, which is Mosport. So that's roughly a 4 kilometer track. So now if we go back into Tire Manager, we can now see that we've done 6 laps on this tire and 23.74 kilometers. The tire is 0 months old, and if you go a year in the future, it'll say it's 1 year old. So now if I go and I create a new event, and I'm just going to say tire demo, and this is why it's important to select the right circuit and have the length set of the circuit, because that's going to calculate the mileage correctly. So in this case, we're going to say that we're going to add a new circuit to our database. We're going to say that it's let's say it's a long track, like it's Bathurst, for example. Okay, so we're going to Bathurst, and now at this event, we're going to create a new session. We're going to duplicate the last session from the previous event, and we're going to go, and now we're going to assign this tire to the left rear and this tire to the right rear. And we're just going to say tire example video, whatever, doesn't matter. So we'll save this setup sheet. We'll go into the session and we'll create a bunch of laps. Doesn't really matter the lap time. I don't know if that's fast for Mount Panorama or not, but whatever. Okay, so we'll save those laps. Now we've done 4 laps at Mount Panorama. And now we go into Tire Manager. We can click this tire and we can see exactly how it's been used. So we can see that we've done 6 laps on the left front at Mosport, and we've done 4 laps on the rear left at Bathurst. So you can see exactly how you've used your tires. For example, if you've got a car, track that's mostly right-hand corners, you can see that the right side tires have been used. These tires have been used on the right side, so maybe they're less worn or they're better tires, and you can now use them on the left side. Or you have the flexibility now to to understand exactly where the tires have been used and not just assume that this tire is always the left front, because a lot of us in club racing, we're moving tires around all the time. So this system accommodates for that. And it even tells you what vehicle it was used on. So you can see, maybe you've got a customer vehicles, you can see exactly how many miles a customer did on specific tires, and you can build them for that or however you want to do that. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in how you want to use Tire Manager for your specific operation. All right, in the next video, we're going to cover some other stuff, and I haven't decided what it is yet.